Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Good evening. Just trying to think what time it is. It's 7:33 I think. Yeah, I think that's the time. 7:33. 33, that's interesting I say that because I was having a conversation with somebody earlier. They couldn't quite work out what I was saying. And I said that we have three that are free. And she was like, what? I said, we have 3 that are free. She's like, oh, okay. 33. Christ consciousness. I think it's safe to put my coffee there. You're like balancing on the arm of the chair and the backrest. And you're a little bit lopsided. Okay, these cards I found like on the base of the chair. It's a swivel chair. A reclining swivel chair. So I thought, okay, we'll have a look at the Tarot of Desires. Nice energy. We can talk about this energy. It's because before I set up the live, it will obviously come up with recommended videos, and I'm your man, wham. And I was just thinking of the attention that I've been receiving. I'd say over this week, it's like I don't know what's exuding out of me. I feel like it's like sexual energy. But today, declarations, men declarating their feelings to me. So, this energy. It's quite a vibrant energy that's around us, Divine Feminines, at the moment. I'm sure you're aware of it. And I feel that the masculines are picking up on this, the Divine Masculines. Well, if other masculines are picking up on it, then damn right, the Divine Masculine's picking up on it. I don't want to say that they're jealous, but well, they don't really want to use that word. But I'm your man. And what else did I just have come through? About like wanting to know what you've been up to. What are you doing? What are you getting up to? Or something else come through. I can't remember what that was. It's all getting a bit tiring. That's what I feel. It's okay. Tarot of Desires. Page of Pentacles. So I'm taken to like the hair, but what's coming through is a crew cut. And then I'm taken to the fact that I can't see any feet. Just bear with me. I'm not really sure if this is masculine or feminine. I'm being more drawn to the masculine energy because I'm taken to looking at the breasts. But I feel like these could be just be masculines. It's like taken to like then the angle of the arm. I felt like when I looked at the reflection, it's like the angle of the arm. Okay. Tarot of Desires. Has the Divine Masculine actually desired for the angle of the arm? Like recommending to the Divine Feminine that maybe she should take, you know, somebody else's arm. And, well, it's like if they've desired for the Divine Feminine to find happiness, love, romance, like with another, rather than it being with them, due to fear, they've like given away their desire. Oh, I think I just gave away my legacy. I told my legacy to like move on. So are the feet kind of stuck in clay? That's what I felt. Only just now, concrete. It's like nothing's set in stone, and this masculine's sitting on a stone. Page of Pentacles is normally a masculine who sends a message. Okay. I was going to tell you about what I was thinking earlier, which was my own experience is that like the divine masculine has never, my divine masculine has never really actually expressed how he feels about me. He's expressed how he feels about situations and maybe what we've done, but not actually his feelings about me, how he feels about me. And this was coming through and it was like, okay, that's interesting. So I don't actually know like what he feels about me. I know how he feels about lots of different situations, circumstances, because I was feeling like when he's kind of like, not unloading, but when you're having a catch up, you're finding out things, you can kind of tell, because they can tell you how they feel about certain situations, but the one that's avoided is how they actually feel about you. Okay, so let's look at this other card. I obviously personally found that quite hard to like, I could just keep that to myself, what my thoughts were, but I felt it was appropriate to be honest. Okay. So the feet are kind of stuck in concrete, nothing set in stone. I'm not sure about like the red garment. Oh, I get it now. Okay. It was kind of like this was on the base of the chair. So I'm taking like now to the bag. What's inside this bag? And maybe he's wanting to take a look now, but actually get in it. So maybe now he wants to get into it. What, into... Let's find out. The Empress. Oh, that was quite sexual, wasn't it? He just wants to get into it. Into the Empress. Yeah, but she's got a lovely heart tattoo here, look. This is when I'm seeing like the similarities. So I feel the masculine is now seeing the similarities between what he's kind of... He's still got his hand on it though. Or has he pulled it out of like the... I don't know. Not sure. Is he planning on putting the pentacle in there? Nothing's set in stone. He's still got the pentacle here with the star in it. It's like it's... I don't know. It's not too late. It's never too late to try. So there's this energy of him like maybe never really trying before. He didn't really need to try, did he? Because the Empress was just sitting there, waiting and waiting. But it's the expression, there's just this blankness here. But all you can see is the lips. It's like maybe she's still got a smile on her face. We can see her feet, toes. 8 minutes in. Hiya everyone. Have you just missed all that? It's very interesting. Cynthia. Good evening, Cynthia. Oh. I don't know the words to the song. I know what words I'm putting to it. Okay. Will you stay awake? Will you be my wife among the fields of barley? Ooh. There's the energy of the peacock coming here. Peacock. All boils down to the cock. So has he acted like a cock? Has he been a cock? Oh, he wants to do things with his cock. The peacock. Oh dear. I felt the energy of her expressing her true colours, should we say that? Which are beautiful. But I felt the peacock feathers here, but then it's kind of like illuminated over her skin. I want to see your peacock, cock, your peacock, cock. Word on the street, you've got something to show me. Word on the cards, you got something to show me. I thought that as well, Cyndi Lauper. We're just going into like karaoke. And I see your true colours shining through. And I see your true colours. And that's why I love you so. Don't be afraid to let them know. To let them know. Let them be known. Your true colours. They're beautiful like a rainbow. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's like, that's a message for the Divine Masculine. Don't be afraid to show your true colours. But also a message to the Empress. But I don't feel the Empress is afraid. Was she going for a nap? I'm cooking a roast chicken. Well, Emily's put the chicken in the oven. And she's give it a good stuffing. Oh, I said to her, should I just do the chicken? I said, do you have plans with it? This is what I said to her. Do you have plans with this chicken? Because it's getting a bit late. And I want some dinner. I said, do you have plans with this chicken? Like, because I saw she had all these herbs and everything. And she's like, I don't know. And I said, well, I can do it if you want me to, but I don't plan on, like, putting any herbs on it. And I'm just going to do just a basic salt and pepper roast chicken. And then she kind of made a noise, so it was all right. I left the oven to preheat, left her be. And then I went to, like, do the washing up. And she appeared and she's stuffed her chicken. I'll do the vegetables, okay. I was planning on reading your comments. I gotcha. Katy Perry, we've done this part, haven't we? Better than a nap. I need to find myself a chef like you. What I need to, oh yeah, I'd love to have my own like personal chef. I could be like dessert and starter. I don't think there's anything more sexy than seeing a man cook. Yes, very nice. Obviously I'll pull my weight. I'll do my part. I don't mind cooking. But yes, it would be nice to be cooked for. Okay, I surrender. Yellow brick roads there, look. Look up. Look up, look down, look all around. Up in the air and on the ground. Go for a walk. Oh no, come for a walk, come for a ride. Something else, let's go outside. What else are we doing then? Pippin. That's Auntie Mabel. Auntie Mabel. The programme's called Come Outside. Look up, look down, look all around. Pippin. So, okay. Right. The signs are definitely out there. I've shown you the card, haven't I? Okay. I feel it's a sex energy that's resurrecting this connection. Look, it's tugging on her hair here, pulling her hair back. But there's a sort of resurrection there. That's what that took me to. Tugging on the hair. Very nice. Ooh, okay. What's going on though? Something's stopping. Something's blocking a family. The family's blocking the way. So he's working on his legacy here. He looks a bit like a dwarf. Should we say that? We can call him whatever. Well, I don't want to call him names. I'm not being disrespectful. Well, I could call him a munchkin, if you like, if we're talking about Oz. We'd like to welcome you to Munchkin Land. I was singing that today. Actually, you know the energy of like singing like that? That's got to be the song. Fa la 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 la. But what's going on in the background here? Because it actually looks like it's another couple with a daughter and a dog. And then this masculine's left looking like a munchkin. A pumpkin. I don't know. I've got a pumpkin card. And he's writing on this coin. That's what it looks like. So is this like signing your life away? Okay, well I agreed to this. It's like... it's set in stone. We're realising now it's not. All contracts are breakable. Oh, that's okay. That's interesting because my deck of cards are falling over, these. And what was, I don't know if it's going to be on the top here, yeah. What was just laying by the Tower of Sexual Magic is that. Now, I think you can kind of realise that you can break away. You can break away from this, but you find it extremely difficult to break away from this. This is the unbreakable bond. And the energy of more that you deny it, the worse things get. And just putting together the... I don't know what the word is. Putting together the, you know, the correlation. Is that the right word? It's not a word I would use. And then it's like next, the Hermit. That always, and and it's time. It's like you have that, you know, epiphany, that aha moment, and you're like, okay. It's like by denying my true heart's desire, this unbreakable bond that I feel, by denying it, it no longer feels good. Not that I felt it ever did feel good. Oh, it doesn't feel right. So it's like the more that you deny that connection, the more worse this connection gets. I mean, it looks like there's another family here. Like taking it all, and you're just about to sign what, your life away to them when I feel like you're not even part of it. It's like, no way, Jose. That's a breakable bond. But now the penis is popping. Are you giving me a naughty reading on a Sunday? Card of Passion. Seeing as you can only see his hand, it's like you can feel it. This could be divorce papers. So if, like, his partner has moved on, they might want a divorce. Take it all. I have nothing. Well, that's a lie. You've got a fresh chance, a new opportunity, an unbreakable bond with the Empress. I mean, I went to look at the bottom of the deck and we know what it is now. Should we look at that top card? Let me look at it. Ooh. I don't feel like that's, well, 3 women. So, but I feel like you get a whole lot of woman with the Empress. Because I was thinking about this as well. Maybe about, well, it was quite sexual. It's like, well, you just have different moods for different kind of sex, don't you? Sex is not just like, you can't just say, well, what do you like? It's kind of, I like all lots of different things depending on the mood. And like a slow screw was coming through. These are my thoughts this evening. Geez, I haven't even been out of work that long. So, no, I wasn't thinking I'm at work. But once I got out of work, I was. So fireworks. It's time to celebrate. I've got nothing else to say about that. That's passion, isn't it? But this is a woman who, like, knows her worth, loves herself. Hi, Carol, darling. Happy Sunday. Chemistry of life. Took the sign, left the vehicle. Stopped by the car dealership yesterday, took a quick look. There was a dime on the back floor of a blue SUV. Is that right? Took the sign, left the vehicle. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Should we get into some oracle cards? Let's go to the Power of Love activation cards, because as I was like swiveling the chair so I could vest you against it, all sounds very exciting, doesn't it? Does for me. I like the idea of swivel chairs. I heard something thump on the floor and these cards have been knocked over. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh dear. I'm looking at a picture of myself, like when I was about 5, and she's just smiling at me. Oh dear. Oh, I said about like recognising like the smile. Oh, let's have a look at what's going on. Release. Oh, there is some tension that needs releasing. Oh, in my mind it was like, but it's been a while. Oh, hi EO3. How are you doing this evening? Oh, dearie me. Hello everyone, host. Okay, right. Oh, release. It's like you're being let out on release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So there's some unwanted energies that I feel the masculine's picking up on, and he's handing it over. Maybe quite literally. Oh my goodness, I've got to get these kinky thoughts out of my mind. I don't really, because like they're nice thoughts and you want to hang on to them, but I'm not going to apologise for giggling either. It's one of the highest states you can be in. Love, sex, romance. Oh, fucking genius is born. The moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the healing power of love by letting go of all the illusions you have been holding on to that no longer serve your highest good. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviours such as shame, regret and self-criticism, and create a new space for love, self-acceptance and forgiveness. You are an energetic being, and besides all the energy that you attract to you from within, an equal amount of energy is directed at you by external forces. You have no control over the intention behind this energy, but you do have control over whether you allow it into your space. Every day you walk through a minefield of energy, and you must be conscious of where you step. Nevertheless, as an empathetic, it just sounds pathetic. That's what's coming through. Sensitive being, you will at times unknowingly absorb these foreign energies. One of these masculines asked me like out on a date, suggested going up to the city, and kind of had it all planned in his mind. And he was foreign, because I said to him at one point, I'm not really sure what you're actually like trying to say, and I'm thinking, I think he's asking me like if I'm single and if I would like to go out with him. And that was what he was asking me. Oh, I let him down gently, as I do. It does happen. Yeah, it does happen. It's been known to happen quite a bit. I had another one today, he's quite older than me actually. And he was like, if I was a few years younger, then I would definitely like want to date you. And he said, you feel the same? He said, you want to date me, wouldn't you? And he said, how do you feel? And I said, I just don't feel that you're the one. that was just my response. I said, but I work with this man, so he's a lovely, I feel like he's an angel. So he has the same name as the children's, my girl's dad. So as soon as he introduced himself, I felt like the energy of, he's quite protective. He expresses like, he's so pleased to see me whenever he sees me. And yeah, it's a very, yeah, he like displays his love as well. Quite loud for everyone to hear. But it's just, it's kind of ramped up. And it's like, I don't know what on earth like they're seeing that's coming out. But they're just signs of love. Being adored, I would say. Okay. Over time, the toxicity builds up in your aura and you can begin to feel exhausted, depressed and unbalanced. Take the steps necessary to expel toxic energies from your space. Perform a ritual every time you bathe in which you envision a golden light washing away unwanted energy and releasing it to the healing powers of Mother Nature. You can only be effective as beacon of love if you make the effort to keep your energy clear. When you constantly release the old and negative, you make room for the new and positive. So when you're letting go of the old and negative, you make new way for the new and positive. We've got the message. We've got the message. A lot of energy. I've got a lot of energy. Is this all we've got here? Have we got no other cards? Well, I have. I've got all these cards. Okay. Let's have a look. I will defend you till the end. It's kind of like that. So, are we talking about this? Because all I can see, I've gathered the cards up, and I gather that we're talking about this. It's like I will no longer defend you till the end. Depends what you're defending. Do you need to defend it? Or is it capable of defending itself? Okay. The plague. That's what done it. The plague. I'm not sure whether that had anything to do with like the lockdown, or whether that's got anything to do with when you just kind of get that feeling and you just can't be around anyone anymore. They just kind of give you that yuckiness. I'm just finding my legs. Okay, well, they've been setting concrete, haven't they? So that would be nice, won't it? The freedom to wiggle your toes and to move your legs. In reverse, will you marry me? Okay. I don't know what I was thinking because it's in reverse. Now, round the other way, I'm a fool for you. I felt that's for the Empress. This masculinity feels foolish. Like love. Love's got me looking so crazy right now. I'm a fool for you. And then it's just a piece of paper. Well, that just takes me to marriage certificate. Okay. The dragon has been served. Divorce papers? So why am I still hanging around? I don't know. I've been thinking about what you said. There you go. You know why you've still been hanging around, because the hangman energy keeps you hanging around until you know what the right thing to do is. The right choice, the right decision, rather than jumping in where maybe you have done in the past. It's okay. if it's true, then it's meant for you. Oh my goodness, look what's underneath. You will always be my true love. Upright. And in reverse is slave to society. No more. Be a slave to love. Velvet glove. Wants to be inside here. Some people, look, velvet, it's velvet. I felt the material. Fits like a glove. True love. Fits like a glove. I like that. Do you like that? I like that. 33 up there. 3 people on. 3 thumbs ups. Velvet glove. Right, okay. Let's go to the random cards then. Should we speak to the Mother Mary today? I'm not looking behind the chair. My cards are behind them. And the journey of love. Brother. Are we playing some kind of rhyming game now? Brother, lover. True love fits like a glove. Brother, lover. Oh, brother, I've got a lover. You have. Oh, you are my sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are grey. Greed. I'd say that's a past energy. It's on its side. It's the energy of I was greedy in the past, focused on money and material stuff, when love was always knocking at my door. Relocation. Knocking, saying it's time to go. True love is here. It's beautiful, really, isn't it? It is. Yeah. Marriage. And then we've got the sun. Now, I keep hearing, like, about the sun. Well, I keep hearing about the sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. And even though it's like sun, as in S-O-N, I'm still feeling the energy of the sun. We've already had You Are My Sunshine. Marriage, sun. You are my sunshine. I'm in love. I'm in love. But we do have, like, obviously there are kids involved. And I'd say that look more like a daughter in this one. So if there is a son, where is he? How does he fit into the picture? We've got kids here. It could be like a split home situation, like when my mum and dad separated, my eldest sister. I was the youngest. Myself and my middle sister stayed with my mum, and my eldest sister went with my dad. Didn't really affect us. And then my middle sister ended up going and living with my dad like 3 years later. And then about 3 years after that, even though my middle sister had moved back with my mum, I decided to go and live with my sister, not my dad. I just wanted freedom. My sister would just, well, she'd rather I stayed at home than go to school, and to help look after the kids and do the housework so that she had her freedom. And I'd happily do that. Who wouldn't? Do you want to ditch school? Don't worry, I'll write you a letter. Don't worry, we'll lie, we'll get you through this. You don't have to go to school. You just stay home. Okay then. And I didn't speak to my mum and dad for about 3 years. Talk about being given your freedom. I mean, I did go to school a couple of times a week to keep them happy. I did go in for the exams, come out with good results as well. Seeing as they predicted me with ungraded for everything, because obviously I was absent quite a lot. Come out with good results. Shocked them. I'm not a silly girl. It's just I don't know. Didn't like school. Okay. I I think really, it's not I didn't like school, but I preferred to be with the children, looking after children. I loved it. So I would like, that's how it all started. I'd just spend a lot of time at my sister's house. I was 11 when she had her first son. And then she had her second son when I was 13. I was really in the flow of it then. So it was at the age of 13 that I went to live with them. And yeah. And that was for about 9 years. And then when I was like, maybe, okay, if I was 11, yeah. About 8 years, it would have worked out that I was like, spend every day with like the children, all the time with them. And then when I was 19, I left and I upped and moved away. Through circumstance, it's like I felt I didn't have any other choice. Secret agent. And where did it lead me to? That's when I first met my divine masculine. Secret agent. Bliss. You see how everything happens for a reason? The Lovers. And Mr. Entrepreneur. Picking up the energy of a prenup. Okay. You should have taken out a prenup. Is that when you like protect a portion of what is rightfully yours? Or a portion of a... Yeah. You protect what's yours. By a contract. Karma, a master manifestor. Well, it's like karma's definitely knocked at the door. But then so has the... You know when like a man, he fesses up. Is that the right word? Come on, fess up. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, confess, is it? Okay, so like fess up. Because I've just see man I fester. Come on, this is mystic. It all comes out through the cards anyway, doesn't it? You can't say that I manipulate these cards, my energy. They will obviously be aligned with my energy. Hence, like, how I can read energy. But I can't... I would have to sit through here, wouldn't I? And, like, painfully find the correct cards, somehow shuffle. I don't know. It's just like, come on, don't be silly now. Fishy. Arousing feelings of doubt or suspicion. Seriously? Okay. Vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. So I'm being taken back to this energy now. Being stuck. Set in stone. Fishy, arousing feelings of doubt or suspicion. So that's kind of come up. It looks like, I'm going to say what I feel is that someone's had a nosebleed. I think someone's like received a bit of a punch to the face. I feel like if anyone's been punched, it's the masculine. Because we've got vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. A nasty piece of work. And you didn't sign up for that. No one did. That's like a big karmic lesson. Contract, void, over. Get the fuck out of there. First time it happens, it shouldn't even get to that point of... I mean, that's a big lesson, isn't it? Isn't it? To learn for things to get that dire. Oh, belly's rumbling. Should we have a look at the Rider-Waite Tarot? And then I'm going to go and do... No, well, I'll get a few more cards, but I've got to go and do, like, my dinner. Again, that just takes me to Mrs. Mystic, tapping into the divine. It's like, how do you know this? Because you can't see what's going on. But it's like the divine sees behind closed doors. The moon. The new moon energy. A lot's happened since the full moon, the last full moon. I mentioned it to people that this moon has like done something, not necessarily just on the channel, but the talk I heard myself saying was that this moon has done some shifting. I don't really even need to add any words. It's time. Again, feminine. Well, how could she know how she's not involved in this? But she's like feeling her way through. But this is about showing the way. And that's really portraying like you've got to have trust. You can feel the strain. I know you're just finding your legs, so wiggling those toes and feeling your way. I mean, it looks like she's actually like encased within a circle of swords here, but I always look at it as a wall behind her. And behind her, you can't actually see, but there is a way through. Follow the stream. And it's leading you away from all this darkness. And then you'll be protected. But you have to have faith. You've got to trust. This masculine looks like he's wanting that. He's, you know, when you want to have faith, I want to have faith that everything will work out and this is everything that I desire and it's going to be everything that I desire. And then we have the surrender energy here. The card of humiliation, like having to stop at some point before you really do make a fool of yourself. Others are getting hurt. You can feel yourself maybe becoming bitter, harsh, nasty. And it's like you're the opposite to that. That's why the energy feels so, it's like wrong. Because of the big discord between you and you, who you truly are, which is love. Look at this. The connection. 11-11. You see, one of them's really like happy. I'd say that's the feminine's energy. And it's just like, have faith, trust. Like, you've arrived. When you want something and then you finally get it, or you desire something, it's like you want to pinch yourself if it's too good to be true. And then you can end up like becoming afraid and doubtful and then fucking it up for yourself. Which isn't what you desire at all. Okay. I'm going to get some more cards. Oh, Mother Mary and the Journey of Love. We'll go to the Journey of Love first. We'll leave that till last then. Okay, let's talk to the Mother Mary. I'm taking to some sweets that I've got here. They're a rhubarb and custard drops. Classic. It's just taken to like a, not a Catherine wheel, but it's like a little spinning wheel. It's got a top hat there. Would you like one? They look just like that. Would you like one? Yes, please. I've already had two. Thank you. I'll just suck on it. I'll rest it in the side of my mouth here. I want to taste it first. Okay. Thank you for feeding me. Our Lady of Nourishment. I've got to try not to dribble now. Who do you really feel safe, secure and nourished around? Are we going to be able to do this with the sweet in my mouth? I don't know. Card number 34. Oh dear. Do you hunger, my child, for love, for security, for knowing that all will be well. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, I'm going to crunch on it. Let's have a think about that then. Do you hunger, my child, for love, for security, for knowing that all will be well? Oh, funny. Fancy putting a sweet in my mouth before I'm about to read a message. Like, seriously, the saliva is just like... Read it. $45. EL3 was asking me my age. Until April. And then I'm going to be 46. Exciting. 34. Do you hunger, my child, for love, for security, for knowing that all will be well? Do you hunger for food, for possessions, for relationships, for opportunities to be free in the world and make your mark? Do you hunger, my child, for feelings of tenderness, appreciation and acknowledgement? Let me fulfill that hunger now through the divine presence and the bounty that it brings. Let me fulfill that hunger that you may know fullness, not only fed by the spiritual worlds, but nourished through delight in your precious life, in this physical world through which you are approaching your spiritual enlightenment. That's such good news, isn't it? Let me just wash this drink down with. Wash this sweet down. Okay, are we all good? I think so. I still feel like I can dribble in a little bit. Seriously. In the physical world, hunger can be painful. It can be the very real physical suffering of impoverished bodies, and hunger can also exist as a subtle, but just as real, and at another level, just as painful, spiritual poverty that threatens the continuing existence of the human soul. And that's the one we're talking about. Spiritual poverty that threatens the continuing existence of the human soul. The human soul is most precious. It is what allows for wild animal and sublime spirit to unite. I'm not sure what's going on with the voice. For flesh to become sacred and for spirit to become tangible, that it may live in the world as love. It is so extraordinary that any explanations of it in words are limited at best. To put it mildly, the human soul is worth fighting for. It is the part of us that feels, that has compassion, creativity, and connection to the living reality of the body and the natural world. It just knows when something is genuinely true and therefore coming from love, or false and therefore not coming from love. It isn't interested in wrong and right, in judgment and one belief system over another. The human soul wants to thrive. The only world it knows to be true is love. Without the human soul, this whole divine experiment of Earth School cannot come to its fruition of a radiant world of illumined beings contributing tremendous waves of love to our universe. We have so much power available to us as a species. You only have to feel the energy at a football match to understand that group power is considerable. However, If the soul is not present, that power is unable to be directed into constructive channels to improve our world. Imagine all the potent emotional intensity that is poured into a championship sports event being instead sent with intention that a political issue be resolved, for example, or an environmental issue be supported financially. One person has tremendous power to create difference in the world. Imagine how much power and energy could be generated for the greater good by a group of conscious people with great passion. Working together with conscious intent would make human beings very potent spiritual change agents, and the world would be transformed quickly. And of course, then there is the human soul that you have, beloved. Apart from the power of contributing through a group, you have a very important role as an individual being. You, my beloved, understand something of the spiritual truths that are still hidden from the masses, who are fearful and cannot understand as yet. You are one of the children of the Divine Mother, one of those who walks the path of the living Christ, to assist with raising consciousness on this planet and bringing the spirit into the body so that a human soul can be born. No matter what hungers you may have for status or wealth or pleasure or contentment or service or passion or freedom or more, at the core of any hunger is the hunger for soul. It might be masquerading at times as a hunger for power, relationship, money, or chocolate. Yet underneath all of that, there lies the hunger for life, and life is only directly experienced through the human soul. The mind alone cannot do it. There is no feeling function there. It is the mind. Well, let's talk about the body. Okay. The mind alone cannot do it. There is no feeling function there. The body alone cannot do it. There is no self-awareness there. It is the mind and body together, through the soul, which creates the capacity to experience and be transformed and nourished through that experience. Without this, it is like being at the most amazing buffet, so very hungry that you are ravenous, but having no mouth with which to eat. Surely one definition of hell. Our Lady of Nourishment comes to you with this message. Your hungers will be met. Allow her to show you what you are truly hungering for. Yes, there may be moments of desire for a car or a pair of shoes, but if you allow her, she will lead you far deeper into what you are truly hungering after, so that your hunger can actually be fed. After all, if you are hungry for light, darkness will never satiate your hunger, no matter how much of it you try to consume. She asks that you turn to her with your desires and ask for her help. She will not judge you or condemn you. She will help you. Sometimes she may show you that what you think you want is actually not what you need or want in truth. She will do so with mercy if you ask her to. The healing process for this oracle will help you. Finally, if you are not sure how this relates to you, then know this. Within you, even if it is not conscious as yet, there is a great hunger and yearning that is soon to emerge. This is an expression of a spiritual call of your own soul to life, a desire to live somewhat fuller, more fearlessly, and with greater understanding than before. It might manifest in a practical sense as a desire to travel or to communicate with people who are open-minded and willing to listen to you, and who want to speak about all sorts of topics. It might manifest as a desire to break out of the mould of your life and bust through stereotypes. Pray to Our Lady to help you feed your hunger in the most conscious, constructive and healing way possible. She wants to help you now, and only she can truly feed the world. Well, that was another bloody brilliant message today. That was spot on, divine. Come on. Healing process and affirmation. You are in a softly lit room. I've actually got the main light on, which I was aware of. I did put the lamp on as well, though. You are in a softly lit room with a baby being fed by its mother. Feel the peace and quiet in the room, the contentment. The mother softly coos to the baby, perhaps singing a gentle lullaby. The child is in simple bliss, fed and happy and comfortable. Be with the feeling of this. It may be lovely, or it may be confronting if this was not the reality for you. You may find it foreign and strange or easy to imagine. Whatever you feel is fine, just notice it. Say the following prayer. I call upon Mother Mary, Our Lady of Nourishment, who loves me unconditionally. You who know my deepest hungers and desires, please help me to be truly nourished, Mother. I ask for your support, intervention, and assistance that my soul may be fed, that it may thrive, bringing passion, light, and presence to this world, igniting the souls of others too. May your will be done. Place your hands on your heart and imagine the love of the Divine Mother gently flowing like mother's milk in through your hands and pouring into your heart. Stay there for as long as feels good, nourishing, or appropriate for you. You may like to close your eyes and relax for several moments like this. When you are ready, simply say this affirmation to close your healing practice. Our Lady of Nourishment True feeds my soul with all that is real. I grow strong in my light and my presence, becoming a lover and a holy child of this world. The journey of love. And then I've been on for about an hour. That went quickly. Hi, Shavay. Hi, Shavay. You are my sunshine. It's my song for my masculine. He doesn't know it though. Oh, he does. You know. Let's go to the journey of love. I feel like it's just been hard for them to accept that fact that, like, they are your sunshine. 3 to 1. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye, soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, and so soon will not be an issue for you anymore, just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you New life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course. But prayer can help you realise it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. Should we finish with this poem? Love is what makes the heart beat faster, the lump in my throat, the feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are, and I look in your eyes deeper, and I know the unspoken words that say I love you, and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you lasts forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. That's beautiful. Okay. I will look at the bottom of the deck. We'll just read the poem though. I can hear you. I can hear you. Self-initiation. Card number 12. As the little one taps the pillow beside him to say snuggle time. Oh, that's beautiful. Sending so much love. Hi, Bear. How easy to love. The words flow when it is right. I dare not tell you. Okay. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Most definitely. Okay, I have the day off tomorrow. It's going to be my day of resting. But, yeah. It was like it's going to be my day of, like, resting and molesting. I'm molesting myself. I'm going to go. The mind's a little bit filthy tonight. Okay, I'm going to go and do my vegetables. It's known as a holiday here. Family day. What, tomorrow? Interesting. Okay. Right. Well, I will catch up with you guys at some point. So until then, be good. Just, yeah, be nice. Naughty but nice. That's okay. You get that. You can be, that's exactly what I am. Naughty but nice. You've got nothing on me. I'm a nice person. I am rebellious though. Am I rebellious? And I'm just a bit naughty. I'm going to go. I'll catch up with me. There's a cat meowing outside. Are you agreeing with me? I'll catch up with you guys soon, okay? So until then, take care. Rest up. Bye for now. Much love.